question for the anti-maskers. And if you're not an anti-masker, maybe you could ask this question of some of the anti-maskers in your life, because we've all got them. So I'm assuming that you were all kids once, right? Me too, hey. And you learned from your parental units, like I did, to cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze and cough, especially if you're around somebody else, right? You learned that, right? I did too, from every adult around me when I was young. And I'm sure most of you anti-maskers are of the age that you have children that are likely grown by now, and I'm sure that you taught your kids, when they would sneeze or cough, you would look down at them and say, hey, cover your mouth when you sneeze and cough. You don't want to sneeze into somebody's face and get them sick, right? Okay, good. Why? Because when you sneeze or cough, germs can fly out of your mouth and into somebody else's mouth, and you should avoid that. Not that I'm kink shaming, but if you place your mouth germs into somebody else's mouth, that could get them sick. And in a society where we're supposed to care about one another, we try to avoid intentionally getting other people sick. Now, it's not just when you sneeze and cough. It can project a little more at that time, yes, but just speaking, breathing, can also spread your germs, and they can get into somebody's mouth, onto somebody else, onto a doorknob, onto a table, and get them sick. And we try to avoid that. So why was all that just accepted fact, common knowledge, not anything controversial, until 2019? All the way up until now. Now all of a sudden there's a pandemic, and but the orange man said so let's breathe on each other and lick doorknobs and stuff like this. Now, other people think that they don't actually do that. Yes, little Timmy, cover your mouth with your hand when you cough so you don't get somebody else sick. Okay, but don't put a piece of cloth over your face to cover your mouth at all times to avoid getting other people sick. The orange man said that's bad. Here's the thing. When a mask is worn properly, it can reduce the transmission rate of viruses up to 90%. So please, cover your face holes. Nobody needs to see your face anyway.